There we go. Hopefully that was a good start there to get you hyped. I was actually getting myself pretty hyped, to be honest, watching them. So, fingers crossed. Yeah, I think we're all sorted here in regards to the screen, the setup, which is nice. Let's double check. Yeah, we're looking good. Let me know how the audio and what have you sounds as well. Oh, I'm so hyped for this. I really am. Dancing away there when you couldn't see me with the trailers playing. Hey Johnny, how's it going? We have 2 minutes until the stream starts, or a minute 20 actually looking at it. Awesome. Might need to lower the sound a little bit on the actual trailer. Last time when I watched it back, it was a spot on the higher side. But hey Brian, how's it going? Not long to go now. Cheers Johnny, Donny. Here we go, come on. I really am excited. It just says they're waiting for Marvel's Avengers now, so I think it's under a minute to go. Thank you. It's getting there. It actually takes longer now to dry my beard than it does to dry my hair. Cheers, dude. I wore the Cap t-shirt in the first live stream, so I figured I need to wear it again for this one until I get a Hawkeye t-shirt. I don't have one. Shame on me. Yeah, don't worry. I won't be pausing it or anything. I'll just let it play. I'll be talk over it a bit. When will we get in the Tony Bing Gaming Hawkeye skin? That'd be nice. Right, let's see. Come on. 1,800 people waiting to watch the actual main stream. So this will be, if you're not sure, this stream should be covering what will be included in the beta, and on top of that it might have a new hero release. Just going to double check, make sure this is all working here. Yeah, chat's still all working. Yep, chat's definitely working. Awesome. Yeah, I'll move back to the first page. I was looking at Hawkeye t-shirts last night, but I didn't really find any I really liked, unfortunately. Oh, if Hawkeye's announced. Oh, cover your ears if Hawkeye gets announced, because I'm going to shout. Yeah, they're late, building the hype. Hey, 6 Gauge, how's it going, mate? We are almost there. You missed the intro. We had a trailer as a start-up. So, check that out. It was kind of fun. It kind of got me hyped myself as much as I made the trailer myself. It still got me hyped. Definitely. Should be starting any time now, really. We're just a minute over. Oh yeah, I've actually booked off the next 3 weekends for the beta. So on the 7th it starts. I've got that booked off for PlayStation 4. I've got it pre-ordered on that. I've got it pre-ordered on PC as well to play it on that the week after on the 14th. And then it's the open beta on the 21st. So I'll be playing a lot of it during that time for sure. And then once the game hits, I've actually got 2 weeks booked off work as well. Maybe a bit overkill, but I've not used many holidays this year because I've not been going away on summer holiday, of course. That's not happening at all anytime soon, so I've got a ton of holidays, so I figured I would use them for this. I don't really do Let's Plays. I'll do more the guide side of things, to be honest, but I'll cover whatever really I think's entertaining. Like, I'll maybe do some cinematic trailers, and then I'll do some guides and what have you as well. Might do a few playthroughs. Hey Anthony, how's it going? Thanks for sticking with me. I'm going to jump back and make sure the chat's updating here. Let's see if everyone's going wild asking when it's starting. Has the stream started yet? Let's see. I'm really paranoid for... No, we're fine. I was paranoid a second there that maybe somebody went wrong and I wasn't streaming at this end here and other people could see it, but looking at the messages, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not went live for anyone else yet. Yeah, it's definitely not. That's fine. Oh, here we go. I think it's going live soon. It doesn't say 26 minutes somewhere, does it? It said it was starting. I hope they've not delayed it. I'm going to update the window. Be 1 second here. There we go. That's updated the background window. It freezes for some reason. Half an hour? No, I don't say that. The countdown was definitely for 5:30. Has it been delayed? I think it's been delayed. No. Ones with a quick play down the bottom here. What's that going to play? Is it going to play the last one maybe? That's playing the countdown. Oh no. I can't believe that. I don't know what to do. 26 minutes is a long time to fill the air. What will we do? Will I stop the stream, start at another 26 minutes? Will I play the trailers again from the start? Just to fill some of the time? That will take a good 15 minutes or so. Just sing a song. You've not heard me singing. Trust me, you don't want that. Stream Marvel Heroes. Just have it sitting on the first screen. I wonder if I could stream anything in the meantime. I might try and set up Strike Force. It could be confusing to do it. I think it'll completely mess with me trying to add that into the mix as well, but I may try that. So we've definitely got another 25 minutes, which is really a bit disappointing. Yeah, I think a lot of people were the same. A lot of people seen it starting at 5:30 here in the UK, because if you look at the chat that's scrolling past now, people are going a bit crazy about it. Let's see. Yeah. Cheers, Prentist. Rickrolled people for a while. Especially somebody said about singing a moment ago. I don't know if you remember the game Lips on the Xbox, I think. I used to get really good scores on Bust a Move and that, and I'm not going to sing it now, but I'm completely tone deaf, but I could get really high scores on Bust a Move when I used to sing that in Lips. Yeah, it's definitely starting in 25 minutes, isn't it? I've already pre-ordered it on PC and PlayStation 4, Brian, so I'm all in already, so fingers crossed it's not going to be disappointing at all. We've actually got the developers in the chat here already, so it's pretty nice. I love the interaction they're doing. The developers, I think they've done an Ask Me Anything on Reddit as well, which is amazing. So many other Marvel games, you just don't hear anything from the developers. You've got like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, where you didn't hear anything from Team Ninja the entire time the game was actually out. But it looks like they're, for some reason, they're allowed a fair amount of communication. What's that saying about heroes? Who out of the 6 core heroes are you most excited to play? The developers are asking. Might actually play the trailers again for a bit, and that way if you guys want to come back as well, or what will I do? It's really annoying. I was so ready for it. I don't get much YouTube money, to be honest, though. You really don't. The Iron Man video I done, the cinematic one, which took me about 6 hours to do, I think it's earned me something like £3 for 10,000 views. So yeah, unless you're getting kind of crazy views or doing loads of sponsorships for like Raid Legends and stuff like that, which I would never do. You really don't get much cash from this at all. It has to be a hobby. Gameplay of Super War, yeah. A bit fed up with Super War now, to be honest, after they just very subtly announced there would be no global launch for it. Let me update the screen again because we've not got the countdown. Not quite sure why we've not got that. Yeah, I might just run the trailers again. We'll do that. We'll do the trailers one more time for anyone that's not actually seen them yet. So here we go. Time for a bit of hype. And yeah, it's running a bit right time-wise. And I'll see you soon, but here's some trailers for it that I made myself. There we go. I'm back now. I do that every time. I don't think I've ever done a stream where I've not actually forgot about the mute button. I actually done it right this time, but it's the fact that the stream was delayed for half an hour. I put it on mute there to relax a bit, and I come back and of course I forget about it. You're kidding. Now it works, okay. You had me worried there. I was looking at all the settings in OBS and I was thinking, oh look, right, what's not working here? So, game-wise volume, we'll put this up a bit. Let me know during the stream how the volume of voice and the actual in-game audio was last time. I think the in-game audio was a little bit on the higher side. Put it down a pop here. The vision would certainly be very nice. I reckon in the first instance it's Avengers game, isn't it? So they're going to have to do quite strong Avengers focused characters. Sounds balanced for now. Awesome. This is Wednesday, Jonic, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Wednesday. I work on a Wednesday. I was working earlier on. Hopefully rather than a sequel Spartan, they just do one big game and they keep adding to it. My hope is that it's a game that's obviously fun to play for a good few years, but maybe in like 2 years time when it needs a shot in the arm, they release the likes of an X-Men expansion and just completely blow everything open again, a whole new world of characters and levels and story. That's really what I'm hoping for, something that will last for years. Yeah, today definitely is Wednesday, that's fine. I questioned myself for a bit there. Marvel Heroes was just about to get in a potentially decent spot with a Mega Gear. The Mega Gear was actually really fun. So it was only on... what was it? It was only consoles that got it. Patch didn't come to PC. But you could actually get some pretty amazing builds. I think I done most of the... Actually, we done the theory crafting on PlayStation, didn't we, Sesh? In regards to the builds. Remember you had your Captain America build, which you could go AFK on bosses for 5 minutes and come back and he would still be alive. That was amazing. Yeah, there we go. Unkillable Cap build. How could I forget that? I did remember eventually though, so Twitter countdown is 2 minutes faster than your stream. That's strange. I'm just getting messed about here big time, to be honest. I don't know what's happening. One thing I'm really hoping for is some kind of universal way of leveling your characters. So let's say you're maining one character but you want to jump another and play with them for a bit, you're still gaining some kind of experience on your other character. The countdown isn't going down again, you're right. Oh, this is proving to be one of these streams. I don't know why it keeps stopping doing that. Fingers crossed that'll be at this time. I think it's maybe switching between the screens sometimes can do that. There are team up moves, yeah, there are. They've not went overboard with them, but I've seen some. I've seen it's on the larger enemies. I believe they have some kind of stagger gauge, maybe a little bit like Ultimate Alliance 3. And once you get that gauge down low enough, if there's two characters, they can do a finisher move. So I've seen the likes of Kamala Khan jump on top of one of the large robots, and then Hulk pulls off its arm and then just smashes it with the arm. So you do get that. Yeah, I was thinking of that, like, Ultimate Alliance, a lot of people didn't like it, but I actually liked what they done with the experience, and that you didn't get experience if you weren't playing characters, but you did get experience drops, so if you wanted to focus a certain character, you could certainly do that. So that's probably the system I'm hoping for. I don't want one where everyone levels up, because sometimes the fun of actually playing a character is learning them, and to learn them properly, sometimes you need to take them from level 1 up to a level cap to play with their low level skills, otherwise you maybe overlook them. So I'm hoping we get the option of maybe speeding up their leveling, but also we can control their leveling to an extent. 2 minutes to go. Yeah. Ultimate Alliance was just ultimately disappointing, pun intended there. It's just not enough to it. In the end game it was a bit too simple on the surface, and It's maybe the kind of game they were going for though, and that's why they brought it out in Switch only as a handheld game. It wasn't meant to be too in-depth at all. Yeah, that's a good point. Finish the story once and then take the characters into later levels and maybe power level them. Yep, nearly time. If anyone's been here the full time, well done, and it's appreciated because it's been 51 minutes since we started the stream. I didn't really want it to be as long as that. Hey Ryan. The Ultimate Alliance was definitely disappointing. I've not touched it since I've done the last video, the Thanos, Infinite Thanos guide. Not touched it since then. Wee man just watches YouTube on the Switch and plays the Lego World game, that's it. Other than that, the Switch doesn't get used, sadly. Appreciate it, Jonic. Costumes, they look nice. I'm slightly concerned that they've mentioned the fact that there'll be costumes in the store and there'll be costumes you earn in game. Now there's no overlap in these. Ones in the store you can only buy in store, ones in game you can only unlock in game. And from footage we've seen so far, I don't know if possibly the costumes in game, most of them will be recolours of existing costumes, and I'm hoping that's not the case. But if we're getting free heroes and we're getting free new regions and levels and so on, maybe they have to go ahead and do that. If that's the case, I think it balances out fine, to be honest. If we weren't getting the free heroes and new levels and they were doing that with costumes, I wouldn't be happy, but they need to earn money somehow, and I want the game to keep going. I want the servers to stay on. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Excited. Right, let me know about the audio volume for the actual trailer and myself. Post a 4K version following the stream. Hell yeah.
In times like this, when it all seems hopeless, that's when we've got to stand strong.
You guys hear that actual audio all right? Next to the voice. Voice should be a little bit higher. Game audio was quiet. Let me turn it up a little bit.
Crystal Dynamics Avengers War Table stream.
We actually got a lot of gameplay. We got a lot more information than anyone was ever expecting.
Let me know if the levels of that sound decent now.
Aim help you.
What? That's 100% MODOK! On MODOK!
But I also like that they're taking it a step beyond the MCU movies, where it's like, hey, here's MODOK, here's
awesome.
AIM. Like, that's exciting to me. That we're not just
It's
fighting
nightmare,
Ultron.
get the balance right.
Dude, this is
pros.
crazy. So each mission is going to be based on that certain Avenger.
There is a lot.
Keeps doing
a lot
that.
to this game.
Here
Customization.
we go, should be sorted now.
Skills.
The many customization options, play how you want
This is
to with each
proving an
character.
absolute nightmare. The first
I like
one
the
was
idea
really
of
simple.
My, Black Widow will handle differently than someone else's Black
Yeah,
Widow.
back now.
You need a robust customization system, and I do think that is what this game is going for.
I'm in. Like, this looks awesome. I want to play this. I want to get into this.
The thing that seemed the coolest about this
Hulkbuster
across
looks to
the
be
board
the
was just
Iron
the
Man
breadth
Ultimate from the looks of
modes
it.
you could get into.
I didn't know we were
No,
getting
I'm
so
not
much
there,
from this line.
unfortunately.
This is crazy.
Co-op and Warzone.
Online co-op.
Maybe one day.
Going down.
What speaks to me is the amount of characters in this, the amount of like references and hidden things, costumes.
There's too much. I can't even process all this right now.
Come on, enough of this.
I'm in.
It's a stream of a stream of a stream, almost. Yeah.
Welcome to the July Marvel's Avengers War Table.
Here we go
First
at
off,
last.
a huge
Sorry, that
thank
was
you to
55
everyone
minutes
who
until we
joined
got
our
to this
first
point.
Marvel's Avengers War Table last month. And extra thanks as well for telling us what you like and what you want to see in future shows. We are reading your posts and comments, so please keep them coming. Since then, what we've heard from you most, other than where's Hawkeye, is when's the beta?
Yes,
We'll
where is
start with
Hawkeye?
breaking down everything you need to know about
Was
the
that
beta.
a hint?
Then, we'll share a glimpse at how our game will expand after launch, starting with our first post-launch hero. And we'll have a few surprises
Are
along
they
the
going
way.
to tell us? Got
This
a feeling it
is
might be
beta.
Captain Marvel. Oh, that'll be good, but I want Clint. Well, here we go. Jarvis mentioned there. Abomination again. A couple of little things there. I'm going to have to go through the trailer once it's all done, frame by frame, see what we can pick out.
The beta opens with the entire Golden Gate Bridge demo, dropping players into the middle of the chain of events that led to the A-Day disaster. This is 25 minutes of gameplay and a great introduction to how each hero plays
nice.
and how combat and traversal work. We built the Golden Gate Bridge sequence to be this roller coaster ride of an experience, with huge set pieces, tons of combat and traversal, and a Taskmaster
It's interesting
boss
seeing
battle.
this with the new character
And it's
models
also a
because you have
chance to
changed
try
them a
out
fair
many
bit
of each of the
since the
heroes'
first time you've
special
seen
combos,
AD.
heroics, and specific moves. From there, the beta starts to open up just like the full game does, giving you new single-player hero missions and eventually single-player or co-op war zones to discover.
Oh, yes.
As Kamala and Halt, you'll travel to the dense forests of the American Pacific Northwest on the trail of the Olympia Archive, the last known location of Jarvis. This is another example of a hero mission showcasing Hulk's destructive capabilities.
Hulk looks absolutely
Later,
amazing.
you'll take the Quinjet to a remote war zone in the frozen Russian tundra called Missing Links to uncover SHIELD secrets hidden deep underground. We chose these missions for the beta because they feature a diverse mix of locales, from wide open spaces for you to bound through and explore, to underground AIM complexes bristling with high-tech security at some, let's just say, smashable interiors. You can expect heavy resistance whichever beta missions you play, including a showdown with Abomination.
What you got there?
Oh, wow. We're getting that in the beta.
You should test everything that you've learned so far. It was really important for us to create a beta with a variety of experiences that show off the epic scale of the game.
Nice to see what a boss fight's actually like.
So these missions give you a look into the world of our story and our characters, which sees a young Kamala Khan stepping up against AIM to reassemble Earth's mightiest heroes when the world needs them the most.
Hoping we get all the other characters. There's Clint, there he is.
Combine the Golden
Did you
Gate
see
Bridge
it?
sequence
The
and these
Hawkeye
hero story
t-shirt?
missions make for an
I
already
told you I was going to get
good-sized
excited.
beta. But because
Oh, man,
Marvel's
they're going to-
Avengers is all
please
about
let
the
them
team,
announce them.
we knew that we needed to give you even more
They're
than
hinting
that.
towards it. They've mentioned his name.
Once
He
you
was in
complete
that
the single-player
picture.
story content, you'll have 4 different heroes to choose from to play in some great war zones and harm rooms that
Beta starts on August the
beta.
7th for
They
PlayStation
are
4 and the 14th
Iron Man,
for
Kamala Khan,
PC
Black
and
Widow,
Xbox.
and Hulk. And that means you don't have to pick just one. You can play them all. As you progress through the beta, you are given access to the Helicarrier, Jarvis, and the War Table, where you can play 4-player co-op in 3 different types of missions. Harm rooms, war zones.
It's nice. Training room,
drop zones.
like Marvel Heroes.
Let's start with harm rooms. Our holographic augmented reality machine rooms, or harm rooms for short, are virtual training simulators where heroes can take on waves of increasingly difficult enemies either solo, with a team of companion AI, or with up to 4 live
Some new
players.
costumes there I've not seen.
You
There's a
begin in the
recolouring,
harm
I
room
believe, for Iron
training
Man.
mission, which runs you through the paces of learning to control a hero. From there, you unlock 3 harm challenge rooms to test your teamwork.
Used to spend hours
Bring
in the
your
training room
best
for
hero
Marvel
builds
Heroes
to
with
see
the
if
gaming
you
session.
have what it takes to complete all 3. Harm challenge rooms are a great place to hone your combat skills both individually and as a team. While anyone can play the game,
That's a new
you'll need to
costume for
focus
Kamala
and
as well.
work together to make it into the most elite spaces.
Yeah,
How
Harm's
many
just like
can
a
you
former
and
Danger
your
Room
team
almost, isn't it?
complete? You can track your progress, and once
Okay,
you
that's a new
finish,
screen.
you earn a nameplate that carries over to the full retail version of the game, showing that you not only played in the beta, you excel. Once you reach
Yes.
this point in the beta
Got a
and have an
challenge to
operational
reach.
war table, you can also go online and tackle a series of war zone and drop zone missions.
Oh man, I'm going to be hitting this beta hard. I'm not going to sleep for 3
We
days.
talked a lot about co-op and war zones in the first Marvel's Avengers War Table. But to recap, war zones are missions you can play with up to 4 heroes you've unlocked as companion AI with 3 other players, or a mix of both.
That's some of your
There are
finisher
5
moves
beta
there,
war
I
zones to
believe.
play and a
Someone
wide
was asking
variety of
about.
aim enemies to take down, including a range of human and robotic foes. The first thing you notice is how each hero's traversal is true to the hero. Flyers like Iron Man approach from the air with Hulk picking up momentum as he bounds forward. Kamala and Black Widow may be on foot, but they both have unique traversal abilities to
Widow's got
grapple and
grappling hook,
swing,
we've seen
throwing
that.
themselves in the
Wonder
air
what
and
Cap
even
will have.
chaining together swings to increase
really
speed
fast.
and cover greater distances. You'll always have the objective in your upper left heads-up display, but that's just telling you half the information. Trigger tactical
There's
awareness to
Jarvis in
see
the bottom
everything
left,
that's
giving them
available to do in a
details.
mission. For instance, that right there is what we call a POI, or point of interest. This POI is a bunker. Bunkers usually
different
have
costume for
small
Widow. The
environmental
colour over here.
puzzles
Not
that
seen that one
unlock
yet
a door
either.
once they're solved, and there are usually goodies inside like gear, resources, and also collectible comics.
Kind of reminds me of Resident Evil, almost.
Missions on the war table can take as short as 10 minutes and as long as 2 hours.
Oh,
Drop zones are among the smaller,
hours
more
for a mission.
focused versions of war zones, and they almost always have a single objective. The beta drop zones are designed to let you and your team drop in for a single hit-and-run encounter, and in the
look at
full
Widow
game,
there with
they're
them machine
great
guns.
for earning gear or leveling heroes. Whether you play with friends or with your companion AI team, you get
sounds
in,
like raids almost.
you get out, and you're done.
Nice work.
We built the beta to let you sample many of the different types of gameplay and systems that you'll find in a full game. The beta includes missions built for different players and power levels.
Wonder if the XP
And as
will
you
be
build
built
your
up.
heroes, you will
Or go
find that you can
faster.
take on increasingly ambitious missions.
Another Widow costume. Wow.
Progression is one of the main systems in the full game, and the beta delivers a taste for earning experience and leveling up your Avengers. In the beta, you'll have access to one of 3 starting skill pages for each hero. The others open up when the game launches. As you earn experience, you level up, and each level grants you a skill point. You spend these to unlock skills and shape what each of your Avengers can do. In our first Marvel's Avengers War Table, we talked about heroics and ultimates, and we teased the Hulkbuster.
You actually go in the Hulkbuster.
The
Amazing.
Hulkbuster is Iron
I
Man's
wasn't sure if it was
ultimate,
just
and
AI.
you can use it in the beta. Right off the bat, you'll
what?
see it as a powerhouse of, well, power.
Okay,
Hulkbuster
I'm going
comes
Iron
equipped
Man.
with rocket-propelled melee attack combos and overpowering dash attacks that can literally sweep enemies off the battlefield. You can access Hulkbuster's rocket-propelled punches,
There we go.
rocket-propelled
Go to
gauntlet
sleep, go to
cannon,
sleep. On Hulk.
including an extra powerful repulsor blast and leap and slam attack, and the ability to sustain tons of damage. There are also some alternate deployment methods, but we'll leave that to you to discover in the beta.
What the heck does that mean?
You will also earn gear as you play, and as you level up, you'll
Wonder
have
if you
access
can
to
put on
better gear
Hulkbuster when
with
you're
more
flying,
powerful
like Age of
perks.
Ultron.
And that is just in the beta. In the full game, you have 3 skill pages and extensive gear to dial in your perfect playstyle and build out your Avengers
There's a
roster to play
Hulkbuster
your
tree
way.
there. So that's interesting. You can actually customize Hulkbuster as
Speaking
well.
of your roster, during our first Marvel's Avengers War Table, we mentioned that playing with your companion AI was a great alternative if you
look at that
prefer your
costume for a Widow.
superhero game solo.
Loving the
But
costumes
there's
they've
a
shown
very
so far
good
for her.
reason why we like them so much. These are your heroes playing alongside you on your team that you've unlocked and you are leveling.
Yeah, it's certainly looking good, Trev.
So let's say you start the mission as the Hulk. The game then adds your Iron Man, your Black Widow,
Look at Widow there.
your Kamala to your party. The heroes in your party are using the skills that you've unlocked and the gear that you've equipped. But you can then mix and match to create a tailor-made party composition that plays the way that you want to play.
That's nice for sure.
This is a great way for a solo player to play as a team in the full game
Do they get
and in the
XP?
beta.
Question we need to know.
Team composition matters in Marvel's Avengers. Building out a team with pure or hybrid melee and ranged builds allows you to do a lot more with what you have.
This is pretty nice so far. I've
This
still not
was a quick
talked
overview
about
of
the
the
new
beta.
hero yet.
It is a big experience with more than 20 combined co-op and single-player missions, and 4 heroes with a small taste of the customizations,
4 heroes?
outfits, and upgrades,
Right, okay. So
and
not got
even
Cap.
some secrets you'll have to discover
We'll
by
not get
yourself.
4, possibly then, from the footage they've shown here. I don't know if chat's ahead of this stream. And
From
Hawkeye's
the
been
very
confirmed.
start, we plan Marvel's Avengers
And no
as an
form, no
experience
cap.
that grows with you as you play. The heart and soul of that is each Avenger.
New character
And as
incoming,
fans
yep.
ourselves, we've handpicked some of our and your favorite heroes to join the team after launch.
I need to click off this chat because I think the video's behind.
To any surviving Avengers,
Oh,
should we
come
lose
on.
the fight ahead of us?
What has happened? There we go, we're fine.
Should everything be lost?
I
then
missed the
know
screen
this.
there both times. It's Hawkeye! Yes!
The key to
Oh.
saving our future.
Yes!
Clint? Well, I guess that explains the shock arrow.
Oh, hell yeah.
And the bow. And the sea of emotions.
Oh, wow. I was missing that at the start and I
asked
thought
for him,
that show.
And we're
Scheming
thrilled to
off.
bring him to you. When
Okay,
we
is it
started
gonna be
working on
launch?
Hawkeye, the first thing we did was find the best comics and pull ideas that would fit into our post-A-Day universe. One of our favorite runs is writer Matt
Hawkeye.
Fraction and artist
we're gonna
David
get Hawkeye
Aja's My
costume.
Life as a Weapon. And we've taken some exciting ideas from it. So much so that Hawkeye has his own in-depth story mission chain. And it is unique from the main campaign because it can be played in co-op or solo, whichever you prefer.
They sure did.
Hawkeye is your first look at how the expanding world of
what?
Marvel's Avengers continues to grow after launch. The Reassemble campaign is the story of Kamala reuniting
after
the
launch,
Avengers against
so
the current AIM threat.
Is he not coming
On
with the
top of
start?
that, you
or-
get 6 heroes with the game at launch,
Yeah,
each with
okay.
skills to upgrade, gear, and outfits to earn and unlock. But after that, you enter the ever-present Avengers Initiative. This is where you extend the experience as the Avengers protecting Earth from all threats and incursions.
Okay.
Both the ones
Those
coming
are
on day
shown
one,
there.
and where new heroes, new missions, new regions are all accessible with your entire team roster, either solo, with AI heroes,
Wonder
or
if there's any
online with
thrown
other
in there.
players.
It's going to feel quick to keep up with.
August is Marvel's Avengers Beta Month. We are ready and eager to play alongside you
believe
throughout
that.
August in the lead up to launch on September
Amazing.
4th. As you play, you generate tons of feedback for us to improve the tuning and playability, and we learn more about what else we
Okay.
can do as we grow this
So
game's
my
world
main
to
has
be
been
the
decided
superhero fantasy you
when it
dreamed
comes
of
out,
living.
of course.
That's why we can't wait for you to get started and play what we've been playing. When you get your hands on the beta yourselves, dive into the story, jump online and play with friends, all starting on August 7th through 9th on PlayStation 4 and PC and Xbox starting August 14th. The beta is meaty, but it's only a small
Hey, Jets
part of the
fan.
finished game. Enjoy a full-length campaign, more than
There's 4
80
symbols
war
in total,
zones, more
okay.
than 50 enemy types, new configurations of harm rooms and challenges updated regularly, and even more later game mission types that we haven't even revealed yet, such as hives and boss layers. The longer that you play the game, the more it grows and evolves as we add new characters like Hawkeye and new story content and regions, all at no additional cost.
We did talk about the Hawkeye run as
Oh,
well, so
and one
we
more
all get
thing.
that costume.
We're also excited to reveal that we're working with Epic Games and the Fortnite team. So when you finish the Marvel's Avengers beta,
interested
you
in
will
that.
earn
I
the
got
Hulk
excited for a
Smasher
second there.
pickaxe with bonus Hulkbuster style in Fortnite. For more details, visit Fortnite.com.
Hey Emilio, I'm sure
Thank
we'll
you
get
for
X-Men
joining us for
characters in
another
time for
Marvel's
this.
Avengers War Table. We'll be back with more news and probably some more surprises before then. Thank you so much, and we'll see
Abomination
you
fight?
in the beta.
Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think I almost spoiled the Hawkeye reveal for myself because I think the stream was lagging a bit and I could see everyone typing Hawkeye in chat. I was thinking, why the heck are they actually saying that? Let's actually jump back because you have developers in chat. There we go, and there's a model for him. It's decent, that model, but there's going to be a ton of costumes anyway, looking at the other characters. So let's actually have a little look here. Yeah, that was good. The video on demand, Jets Fan, will be up soon. I will mention that the actual stream doesn't really start to about 50 minutes because the stream looks like it was potentially delayed. So there's a fair amount of waiting about, but I'll put in a timestamp for when it starts. But let's see costume wise. Not costume wise, sorry, I'm really excited here. Let's see what we're seeing here with the artwork. Oh, amazing. I wonder if I've got enough footage of Hawkeye to try and do a video for him. Probably not yet. I've got a pretty short one. Hulk looking pretty amazing there. Cheers, Imperius. Hopefully you've seen me screaming like a girl when they announced Hawkeye. I was having some problems though, and I was looking off screen to an extent, so I think I missed the start. Yeah, I got Hawkeye. Amazing. He does look like Killer Croc. I think I've been playing the Batman Arkham game recently. Definitely looks like that. Yeah. Hawkeye. We need pets. We need Pizza Dog as an optional pet for Hawkeye as well. Oh, it's paused again, hasn't it? I don't know why it keeps doing this. Apologies. There's not a great deal that's going past on screen. It is just a concept art. Thor looks pretty nice there. Really no idea why it keeps pausing like that. Figure it out for the next one. Good place for it to stop though on Hawkeye. Let's see, I think they're just rotating round again. I'll go for one more rotation and then I'll wind up, because I didn't think the stream would be as long as this. Yeah, I'm definitely happy about that, Keiko. Amazing. Oh, so good. Not been this excited about a game in I don't know how long, to be honest. Could be. I think I heard some stuff about Black Panther when they released some Lego toys that were potentially from the Marvel Avengers set, and you did have Hawkeye and Black Panther that showed in it. And they talked about Captain Marvel as well. I think she's another strong one to come, but a few people mentioned she's a strong character, so maybe they'll keep her a little bit longer. He can't be any worse than he is in Strike Force. Yeah, it's going to be amazing grouping up. But the sounds of it as well, you can really build your characters the way you want. So if you want to build a support style Hulk, you can actually do that. It would be a bit odd and a bit of a waste, to be honest. Hulk should be smashing and tanking damage, but if you want to build a support Hulk, you are able to do that. Let me turn this down a second here. But they have said that definitely you can customise your characters a fair bit. Everyone can be a support character. So I wonder how Hawkeye will be, maybe support style arrows for crowd control and so on. Joe Fixit looks nice, but I'm not a fan of a skin like that. It's paused again this screen. Don't know why it keeps doing that. It's a bit of a pain. Yeah, Wasp as well, further down the line. I'm going to wrap it up in a minute because it's much longer than I expected, and the kids are downstairs, so no doubt they'll probably be up soon. But that was amazing. I'm going to do this once again for the fact that we got Hawkeye. I really am that happy about it. Yeah, for Ragnarok skin, that could be pretty awesome. Oh, that's so good. Right, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to apologise to the wife for screaming a minute ago in case she thought there was maybe something up with me. Yeah, that's the end of the stream. It's relatively quick ones. For anyone that's maybe tuned in late, it was a long stream because we started really quite early. So I'll put a link within the video on demand that goes up to the start of that show stream. So yeah, there we go. Awesome stuff. Thanks everyone for popping into this one. We have the beta going live on PlayStation on the 7th. So I will be playing and streaming that an absolute ton, and I'll be playing with people on that as well. So if you want to add me on PlayStation, I think I'm TonyBing_MHO, which was for Marvel Heroes Omega. You can add me there, and then we've got the PC beta on Steam on the 14th. Tony Bing Gaming on Steam. Other than that, I'm going to boost and I'm going to run around the room screaming a bit more since we got Hawkeye announced, but like a kid at Christmas, definitely. Thanks for tuning in everyone. See you all again soon.